Čau.
No, čau,
Čau.
jak se máte? No,
Jak se máš?
Jak se máš?
Dobře. Co ty?
Um, do, dobrý.
Dobrý?
Yeah.
So now I'll give you like the most common one-syllable words. 50 most common words. So if you're listening to anything in Czech TV or radio,
Yeah.
you might hear these a lot. So let's just take this as a pronunciation practice, and then you have the meaning there as well, so
Yeah.
you can go back to it. But we won't spend too much time. Just let's read through it.
Okay.
So
So,
try reading.
so 10.
10.
Okay. Bait.
Bait. Perfect. And this is a slang way of saying it. In brackets, you have the right way, the way that you should write it. So try reading it the right way as well, the written form.
Okay. Yet. Bait.
Bait, that's the first one, but try reading the one in brackets.
Okay, so I know that the epsilon with the
Čárka,
it's gonna make it concentrated and longer,
it's gonna
right?
make it long.
So now how do you spell the epsilon once again?
You pronounce it I if it's short, E if it's long.
Okay, so beat.
Beat, exactly. So beat, that's the way you write it, and that's the reading, the correct reading, but most people in slang just say bait.
And it's to be?
It's to be. So it's the infinitive. So if you're saying I am, you are, Sam, say, this is the verb, but the infinitive, beat.
Okay. Beat. Okay. And J.
Je, je.
Je. Okay, so okay. And ja. Meat.
Meat.
Meat. No.
A meat,
And
this
now,
is to have. No. And the
now
other one?
concentrated O, so no.
No. No. This is like well, no, you're you're agreeing. You're saying yes, yeah.
It's the total opposite, right?
It's not no, it's no. There's a bit difference. No would be na. So there's a difference between na and no. No, you're just saying yeah.
Okay. The.
Verb. And with the prepositions, it's difficult to translate the literally what it means. So that's why I'm putting the meaning in brackets. It's just it's not very good to translate. So it's more just to read it.
So it's the.
The.
Na. Tak.
Tak. So tak.
Tam.
Tam. There.
Se.
S.
Se.
With.
And uj.
Uj. You're reading it perfect with what you know, but here try instead of Z with háček, try saying S with háček. Ush.
Okay, so
Ush. It's
ush.
yeah.
Well, is there any reason why here it's ush or?
Because it's at the end of a word, and je and sh, they're very close. The difference is just between whether your vocal cords are working or not. And at the end of words in Czech, you don't really have the ones that where you're using the voicing. So je becomes sh, ush.
Okay. And now vun.
Von,
Von.
von, but here in the brackets,
It's on.
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 And here this,
So you give me the slang and
yeah, von, that's the slang, on,
is
that's the
the
correct
yeah.
version.
Okay. And you?
Jo,
Okay.
jo.
It's yeah.
It's like
And
another way of saying, yeah,
yeah.
ano,
Okay.
no, jo,
And most,
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 most, to be able to, most.
no, so,
Infinitive. Co,
so
co, what?
now the,
Z,
uh, do, do,
do.
jak,
How?
and ka,
K,
ke,
k, hmm?
and me.
Me, we,
No, you don't say I. You say it in a different way. And you say it e,
e, e, even e.
to, to,
It, to, it.
za,
Za,
ti,
te, and here it's you, but we should specify, if we're saying you, it's not clear whether it's you
yeah.
informal or you formal, and te, which one is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a friend or is it a stranger?
No, it's a friend.
It's a friend. Te
Yeah.
is the informal.
Okay. Ne,
Ne, this is no, ne.
yeah. Vo,
Vo, and oh. So can you see now
yeah, it's
in the
between
brackets is
brackets, so
oh.
there's O.
So it's the same thing. Vo is a slang. O, that's how you write it, and the right pronunciation.
And pak,
Hmm.
yeet,
Yeet, to go, infinitive.
and se.
Se.
Well, there's no meaning next to
There's
it.
no meaning because it's impossible to translate. This is a reflexive part of some verbs. Some verbs have se. Učit se.
Okay.
To learn is just učit se. So we cannot translate.
Okay. So now mots.
Moc.
Okay, now this is a good one. Sve.
And this is a symbol that I'm not sure we have seen.
Yeah. It's
It's
upside down. It's O?
it's a little circle,
Yeah.
and it's only above u,
Mm.
and it's the same as čárka. It just makes it long.
Okay, so svoj.
Svůj. Svůj.
Okay.
And let's
Te
not get into the meaning.
Ted.
Teď. And at the end of words, we don't like j,
Yeah, so
but j.
okay.
Teď.
So teď.
Yeah.
Pro.
Pro, for.
Okay, this is a bit. Kdesh.
Když. And again at the end, sh.
Yeah, sure.
Když.
And the R with the charcoal
Háček.
becomes
Z.
so zest.
Říct.
Zist.
This is a difficult one. Říct.
Zist. Okay. Zist. Okay. And nesh.
Než. Š at the end. Než.
And kde.
Kde. Where.
Okay. And wait. Wait.
And what does háček do here?
It makes it to the
previous
the
letter.
Previous changes and it becomes longer.
No, longer. That's čárka. Háček, it either makes the previous letter soft with j, j, or with other letters it adds a j in between j.
Okay.
So it's
It becomes it softer and adds the.
Here it adds a J, so it's gonna be Viets.
Okay.
Viets. But when it makes the D T N softer, J Q
Mm-hmm.
N, you can imagine a J in there as well. Like J, you're saying quickly D and Y, Y, Y. So
So
here it's just adding the
Viet.
J, Viets.
Okay. Now U,
U.
U,
U, U.
and it's hard the meaning, right?
Yeah, it's a preposition impossible.
Okay, so pu after
Po, po.
po. Dva,
Number
two.
two.
Nyak.
Nějak. Long A, nějak.
Nic.
Nic. Soft N, nic.
Dost.
Hmm?
Mush.
Mush, sh at the end.
Spiesz. Spias.
There's no J. It sounds like if there was
Yeah.
Háček, but there's no Háček. It's just Čárka, which is making the I long.
So spíš.
Spíš.
Wood.
Vod. Vod. Be careful with O. It's O, not U.
Yeah.
So vod. And
Vod.
what's the difference here? Vod and
Odd.
ot.
Vod is the slang, as odd is the.
Ot is the written form.
Ne. Slang. Ne. Written form.
Yeah, so it's just this is done by taking a lot of material of spoken speech, and they just take exactly what people are saying. So if they're saying no, nah, long, they write it like this, but it's just the same as nah, no. It's just saying negating it. Okay?
Okay.
So last time we had two dialogues, one
Yeah.
informal with a friend, one in a shop.
Yeah.
So let's see if how much you remember here. So I'll be the informal one was just two friends, one asking the other, "What are you doing today? You wanna go out?" And the other one saying, "I can't. I have to study. I've got an exam tomorrow."
Yeah.
And then just saying, "It's a pity. Good luck." And that's it. So I'll be the one asking you, and you'll be the one having the exam. So let's try. Čau.
Ciao.
Co dneska děláš? Nechceš někam zajít?
Okay, now before you want, okay, this is gonna be a bit hard.
No,
So you want me to reply normally without having the dialogue or anything?
but we'll take it slow. So first you want to say I can't. I can't.
Okay.
So what is it going to start with? What syllable is you're saying I can't. It's a negation, so it's going to start with
It's gonna start with the ne.
ne, and the the word is nemůžu.
Nemůžu.
Nemůžu. I can't.
Okay. Nemůžu. Okay.
Nemůžu. Now I can ask you proč.
Why?
Why? And try tell me I have to study.
Okay, so.
And don't look. I'll help you. You wanna I'll tell you the infinitive, which is muset. Muset, but you wanna say I have to. So it's gonna end with an M.
Okay, so musetem or
Close. Musím.
Musim.
Musím. So muset changes to musím. Musím is I must. And to learn is učit se.
Musím učit se.
But here it's the se, which we said it's very difficult to translate. It's the reflexive part, and this se has to go second in the sentence. That's a rule.
Okay.
So musím first, now second place. Se učit.
Učit.
Musím se.
Musím se učit. So we started the convo with hi, and you asked me, do you want to go out?
I asked, co dneska děláš? What are you doing today? Chceš někam zajít? You want to go out? And you said
nemůžu.
So even though it's I can, this is the other type of words where it doesn't end with M, it ends with U. Nemůžu, I can't.
Yeah. And you asked me again if what are you doing?
I asked you proč.
Why?
Why?
And I said
Nemusím, this would be I don't have to, but you do have to, so musím.
Okay, musím se učit.
Musím se učit, exactly. And then you want to tell me tomorrow I have an exam.
Okay.
Tomorrow is zítra.
Zítra.
And then I'll tell you the infinitive is meet.
Zítra meet.
You're saying I have, you need to change the ending.
Okay, so just like the muje and musim, I have to change the ending?
Just like musim.
So I changed the zitra, or?
You change the meet, the verbs. Zitra, that's just tomorrow. That stays the same.
Okay, so mitrem, or?
The T goes away. So instead of the T, put an M.
So mimre?
Just one syllable. Meet, and it's gonna become, it should be meme, but there's a little exception, mom. So the vowel changes, but the M is there. So meet, one syllable, the T goes away, mom, still one syllable. You're not adding syllables. So zítra, tomorrow, mom, I have zkoušku, exam.
Zítra mám zkoušku.
Zítra mám.
Tomorrow I have exam.
I have an exam. So let's try this three short sentences again. So, co dneska děláš? Nechceš někam zajít? You want to go out?
Nemůžu.
Proč?
Proč nemusím
se učit. But you're telling me I don't have to study. You're telling me nemusím.
So musím.
Musím.
Okay. Musím se učit.
And tomorrow I have an exam. Zítra mám zkoušku. And then I tell you, to je škoda. That's a pity, to je škoda. Tak hodně štěstí. So a lot of luck. Good luck. Tak hodně štěstí. And you just thank me. Try saying thanks. Ne. Geek. This was like to saying a thanks to a friend, like a very short way of saying thanks. Geek. Okay. And then you say goodbye.
Geek. Ahoy.
Ahoy or ciao. And usually the first one who says ciao at the end adds tak in front of it. So
tak ciao.
Tak ciao. Tak
okay.
Ciao. So I'll just copy the dialogue so you can see it now. Try finding the line which was most important for you.
The most important was
the one that you were saying yourself?
Musím se učit
Hmm.
and zítra mám školsku.
Zkoušku,
Škol.
exactly.
Yeah.
Nemůžu, musím se učit, zítra mám zkoušku. So quickly the other dialogue. This is in a shop. You're paying
Yeah.
for what you bought,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm asking you if you have a club card, if you have a Billa card. Billa is the name of the shop. They always ask, do you have a Billa card? You don't.
Okay.
I tell you the price. You give me the money. You don't say anything. I thank you. You thank back, and you say goodbye. So you're not saying much here, but let's do it anyway. Dobrý den.
Dobrý den.
Dobrý den. You have to say the whole thing. Dobrý den.
Okay.
Máte Billa kartu?
No.
Ne.
Ne.
Ne. No. Careful. This is more of saying yes. So ne. That's a short way. If you want to say I don't have.
So is it once again ne? No, I was gonna say ne můžu, but that's
I
different.
can. That's I can't. But we had I have an exam. We were saying zítra mám zkoušku.
So I have. I don't. Mom was the.
I have. Mám is I have.
So nemám.
Nemám. I don't have. One word.
Okay.
Nemám.
Okay.
So then I tell you the price. Tak 155, poprosím. You give me the money. I'm saying děkuji.
You say thank you.
I'm thanking you for the money. And you want to thank me as well and say goodbye.
So I know that. Give me a second. Don't I say back again? Tak.
You want to say
tak? Tak is also, right?
Tak is so. Taky is also. So you could say taky.
Taky.
Taky děkuji.
Taky děkuji. Ciao. Tak ciao.
Careful. Ciao, never in the shop.
We say dobrý, fine.
Ne. Dobrý den, that's the greeting. Naschledanou, that's the saying goodbye.
Yeah, the formal.
Naschledanou. So never ciao. So děkuji, thank you. You could say taky děkuji, that's fine. What we had in the dialogue was a slightly shorter form, díky. Díky. That also means thanks, and it's alright to use it in a shop.
So taky děkuji, naschledanou. Now.
Taky děkuji, naschledanou. That's also thank you.
Okay, so when I say naschledanou to the sailor, what does she say back to me?
Naschledanou. But I'll copy the dialogue and try finding what we actually said there. So now you said taky děkuji, naschledanou. That's fine, but try finding what did we say last time.
As in for the
thanks. Goodbye.
Okay, I think we said tak to, but you want me to choose which one of the sentences we just said?
Find the line which means thanks, goodbye.
Díky, naschle.
Díky, naschle, exactly.
Yeah.
Díky, thanks, naschle, short way of saying naschledanou.
Goodbye. Okay.
Okay, so let's just summarize a bit of grammar with the verbs, and then we'll add one more dialogue.
Okay.
So I asked you, what are you doing today? And that was co, what, dneska, today, děláš. So děláš, this was
Děláš, I'm doing.
you,
That means
děláš, I'm talking to you. You are doing. What are you doing? Děláš. And try saying I am doing. So now we'll just, when we have you are doing, we'll be saying I am doing, and the other way around. Just see if we can always change the person. So děláš, you are doing. How would you change it to I am doing?
I think we have to change the ending, right?
I have to change the ending, exactly.
The ending of děláš.
Děláš.
But I want to know, do I have to add something before the děláš, or is there any, or only the way of pronouncing it?
You don't change the beginning. You just change the last letter here, and that's it.
So, dělám.
Dělám. Exactly.
So, dělám učit. I'm studying.
We don't care exactly about the meaning now. This is I am doing. So this would be something like I'm not doing anything, or I am doing something, or I am making lunch. Actually, would also work. So now just the grammar. Děláš, you, dělám, I. Then we had nemůžu. Nemůžu. This was I can't.
So we want to change it to
you can't.
You can't. So don't we have to change the U at the end to M?
No,
or
M. This
is for me. So
for me.
To sh.
To sh, exactly.
And nemůž or nemůž.
Yeah, something like this. Nemůžeš.
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 Okay.
You can't. Then we had musím. I have to.
Okay, musímeš or musímem?
Shorter. The M, instead of the M, you're not adding.
Yeah, but we are replacing the M.
Yeah.
Musíš.
Musíš. You have to. Mám. I have.
Máš.
Máš. You have. And I'm writing you have to, you are doing, but if I was to be exact, precise, I would have to add that it's informal.
Okay.
So now let's just add the formal one to all of these as well. So děláš, you are doing. Informal and formal. Any idea?
I think so. You want me to give you the formal and informal. So děláš is the informal, because last time we said the sh, you said for your friend, close friend.
Exactly.
So děláška or
No. At the beginning you said jak se máte, and I corrected you.
You said dobrý den instead of.
No. I said ahoj, čau. That means we're using the informal, and then you asked me jak se máte, and I corrected you to jak se máš, because that's the informal. Jak se máš, and jak se máte, that would be formal. So
instead of the we have to add the te
instead of sh.
So dělat.
Děláte. you are doing, and it's formal.
Okay, now what do you want me to do that?
You
Name.
can't, and it should be formal.
Okay, nemůžet.
And what about the e at the end? Nemůžete.
Nemůžete.
Nemůžete. And now try saying you have to. Formal.
Můžete.
Musíte.
Musíte.
And now you have formal.
You have formal. Máte.
Máte. Exactly. So now let's add a new dialogue. So just repeating. Dáte si ještě něco? Dáte si ještě něco?
So you said derate or date?
Dáte. So try just repeating. Dáte si ještě něco?
Něco. Dáte ještě
Dáte si
ještě
něco? Dáte si ještě něco? And I'll give you the whole dialogue, but for now, let's just do it without seeing it. Dáte. It's a verb, and am I talking about myself, about you, formal, informal?
About me.
About you.
Because it ends with E
and
T.
Is it informal or formal?
Formal.
Formal, exactly. So this is a formal situation in a restaurant. And dáte si. This is something like se, again a reflexive part of the verb. We don't know yet what it really does. Dáte si, this means something like will you have, will you order. Ještě. This is something like still. Něco.
So is he? I think it's he's talking to the waiter now.
No, so the waiter is talking to you now.
Oh, so are you ready to order yet?
Something, but we'll see. Ještě, something like still, and něco, the last word. Něco. Try saying
it. Něco. We already know that ne means no.
But this is ne. This is ně. It's different. And co means what. Něco means something. Něco is something. So saying dáte si, will you have. Ještě, still, něco, something, meaning you want anything else? So you already have something. He came again and asking, would you like to order something else? Do you need anything else? And now the answer. Ne, zaplatíme.
Ne, zaplatíme.
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 Ť, soft T. Zaplatíme.
Zaplatíme.
And I'll write this word for you because it's giving you some trouble.
Oh, okay. Zaplatíme.
Exactly. Zaplatíme. So ne.
Ne, zaplatíme. Ne means no.
No, it's just another way of saying ne. Ne. Okay. Ne. Means no. Zaplatíme. This is a verb. We're talking about paying. But who is paying? Zaplatíme.
Zaplatíme. You are.
It's strange. So it's none of the endings that we know. We know zaplatím, I. Zaplatíš, you informal.
You.
Zaplatíte, you formal. Zaplatíme, this means we. We will pay.
Oh, okay.
So me, this is plural.
Okay.
Me and my friend.
Yeah.
So ne, zaplatíme. No, we are paying. We will pay. Now I'm asking the waiter, or I am the waiter asking, dohromady?
So, do you want the bill right now?
And
Or
just try first repeating.
okay, Dohromade.
Dohromady.
Dohromade.
Dohromady. This just means together.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying together
Oh,
for both of
Dohromade.
you or separately?
Okay.
Dohromady together. Ano.
I know it's yes.
Yes. Tak, 2 piva, 1 preso a 1 víno. Tak,
Tak.
so.
Tak, so.
Hmm. No, no, I'm translating. Tak, this is just saying something like so. 2 piva.
Tak, so. Dve. Via.
So I confused you because I added the translation in there. So first just in Czech and then we'll translate.
Okay.
Tak, 2
Tak.
piva.
Dve. Via.
2 piva. I'll write it for you.
Dve piva.
Hmm. 1 preso
1 preso.
a 1 víno.
A 1 vino.
Exactly. Now let's look at the translation. Tak.
Tak. It means also
Mm-mm.
or the.
Doesn't mean much. It means something like so.
So.
So. 2 piva.
Dve piva.
What does it mean? 2 piva.
Dve, is it two or
It's 2. Piva
piva?
is beers. 2 beers.
Piva.
So now
Oh,
he's saying all the things that you're gonna pay for.
oh, so 2 beers.
2 beers.
1 presko.
Preso. 1 preso.
So,
What is it?
yeah,
Jedno.
no. Is it? It's 1
1 espresso.
presso. Espresso. 1 vino. And 1 sub
Wine.
wine. Okay.
So maybe this might be confusing. The numbers might be confusing. When we were
No,
counting from 1 to 10, we were saying, and I'm
Jedna.
not sure, jedna. We were saying
Mm-hmm.
jedna, dva,
Yeah.
jedna, dva,
Dva.
and here
And
we
now
put
it's dve. Jedno.
jedno, dvě. This is because of the grammatical gender.
Mm-hmm.
Feminine, masculine, neuter.
Oh,
It changes the
okay.
number 1 and number 2.
That's fine.
So now again the waiter. 120, poprosím.
120.
Poprosím.
Poprosím.
So what are we saying? 120, poprosím.
So 120. I think also
Is taky. 100 is 100. I'm telling you the price.
100,
100,
120
20,
something.
exactly. 120, 120. Poprosím. This is I will politely ask for.
Oh, so it's like 120, please.
120, please. And you're giving me, let's say 130 or 140, and you're saying to je dobrý.
Oh, so I'm saying to je dobrý.
To je dobrý. And what does it mean? What are you telling me? You're giving me more, and you're saying to je dobrý.
To je dobrý. It means keep them with you, or
It means
say
keep the change, but literally dobrý. You know dobrý.
Yeah, dobrý means good.
Good. So and to je.
To je good. Keep the change. Or
It means it literally it is good.
It is
To,
good.
it, je is dobrý, good. So something like you're saying, that's okay, keep the change. But literally you're saying it is good.
Okay.
Um,
It is good. Keep the change. Okay.
and then the waiter, děkuju moc.
Děkuju means thank you.
Děkuju moc. Try repeating.
Děkuju moc.
And so it means thank you very much. Hezký večer.
Hezký večer.
Hezký.
This is still the waiter talking.
Still the waiter.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Have a nice evening. So literally, this just means nice evening. Hezký, nice večer, evening.
Okay.
And you were saying díky?
Díky, nashledanou.
Nashledanou or díky naschle. That's what I have written.
Okay.
Díky naschle. So I'll paste the whole thing. You can read it, and that's it. So try reading the whole dialogue just yourself.
Okay. Date se este neko.
Něco?
Něco. Ne, zaplatíme.
Zaplatíme.
Zaplatíme. Dohromady.
Dohromady?
Ano. Yes. Ano. Tak dvě piva. Jedno.
Tak dvě piva.
Tak dvě piva. Jedno presko.
Jedno preso.
Preso. A jedno víno.
Víno.
120. Poprosím. To je dobrý. Děkuji moc. Hezký večer.
Hezký večer.
Díky naschle.
Naschle.